after our delicious lunch, we are now going to go check out the ARTE Museum. It's an interactive museum. It's supposed to be really fun, so let's go check it out. To draw your own animal, and it's going to show up in here. I'm going to do a lion. Okay, here's my lion. There's my attempt at a hidden Mickey on a lion. I gotta say, it was really hard to draw that little Mickey head with these big fat crayons that I have. This is so fun though. Everybody's drawings going by. How cool. There's mine again. How fun. love with this room. I think it is so cool.
Hi, so we just got back to our RV after going to the art museum in the area. We really enjoyed that. If you're looking for something new to do in Vegas, we highly recommend that you consider going to the art museum. The prices were ages 13 to 64, Monday through Thursday, it's $50. Fridays and Sunday and public holidays are $60. Children 4 through 12 and seniors 65 and older and military, Monday through Thursday are $40, and on Friday, Sunday, and holidays they are $50. So we asked about the senior discount, even though we're not over the age of 65, and we kind of jokingly said, oh, we just kind of barely missed that. We're seniors, but not quite that senior. And she gave us the senior discount anyway, so you might want to give that a shot. What do you have to lose, right? Some people say that's a little expensive. Really, for Vegas, it's not. You know, that's kind of in line with what they typically charge for their entertainment. It's, you know, of course, not as expensive as some of the other shows you go to. And I heard some other comments, or actually read some other comments that people felt like it was, you know, maybe a little short, like they wish it was longer. Maybe, but you know, you can take your time and walk through it as slow as you want. Especially, I would say, when you're in the really large room towards the end, you want to stick around and cycle through all of the viewings. They have several different, I don't know how many, I want to say like 8 or 10 different scenes, you know, artwork that it goes through. So if you leave early out of that room, you're going to miss part of that. So I would recommend that you stick around and make sure you've cycled through all of them. There is some seating towards the first part of the room when you walk in. A lot of people just sit and enjoy it and watch it. Or you can walk around. I did a little bit of both, and I found that that worked well for me. When you get to the very end, you have the option of buying a drink. And you may have noticed on the table it was kind of illuminating and doing some interesting things. They've got some lights above it that make the drink look kind of fun. I just got a water. You don't have to, you know, get alcohol or whatever. But we really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend it. So the next time you're in Vegas, you might want to check out the art museum at the Aria. That's going to do it for me today. And thanks for joining me. If you like our content, please like this video and subscribe so you can see our other videos. Have a great day and stay golden.